Like, get out of your bubble. You want to be one of you. I am one of you. But you're just so hard to defend because you're just such so smug. And this town is the epicenter of the problem. It really is.
If you thought the 2026 Golden Globes red carpet was all glitter and glamour, think again, because Bill Maher accidentally turned it into one of this year's juiciest Hollywood feuds. A bunch of A-list actors wore tiny black and white pins that said, "Be Good," a tribute to Renee Good. Stars like Mark Ruffalo, Wanda Sykes, Natasha Lyonne, and Jean Smart chose the pins as a way to make a statement on a serious issue while they posed for photos and walked the red carpet. Enter Bill Maher, the longtime HBO talker known for sharp opinions and even sharper laughs. When a reporter asked him about the Be Good pins on the red carpet, he basically shrugged and said something along the lines of, "We're just here for show business today," brushing off the whole gesture as a bit performative. Maher's comment quickly went viral, but not necessarily in a good way for him. On social media, people had very strong opinions. Some agreed with the gag that wearing a pin at a fancy party doesn't exactly solve systemic issues, but many others thought Maher's reaction was cold, dismissive, and downright disrespectful to both the victims and the celebrities trying to use their platform to highlight what they felt was important.
Bill Maher, you give us so much, but I would love a little less. Just try less.
A clip of Maher laughing spread quickly, turning him into a trending topic and giving late-night comedians plenty of material. The drama didn't stop with Maher's comment. Later, during the awards portion of the show, Wanda Sykes cheekily jabbed him on live TV, telling him, "You give us so much, but I would love a little less. Just try less." That line went straight at Maher, and cameras even caught his reaction in the audience, a look that many on social media described as not amused. Celebs wearing the pins weren't just making a fashion choice, they were connecting a national conversation to a big Hollywood night. But Maher's reaction turned it into a bit of a roast battle in its own right, with Hollywood stars and fans online dissecting every smirk, shrug, and offhand remark. Commenters on Reddit and X, formerly Twitter, were having a field day, some defending Maher's straight-talk attitude, others accusing him of missing the point entirely. A few even joked that the man can't take a tiny bit of activism without sneering at
Mark,
it.
what's the pin?
It's for Renee Nicole Good, who was murdered.
Mark Ruffalo and some Wanda Sykes also wearing a Be Good pin for Renee Good, obviously, and trying to use this platform for activism. Do you feel that's effective or no?
Come on. So this is for her. This is for the people in the United States who are terrorized and scared today. I know I'm one of them. I love this country, and what I'm seeing here happening is not America.
Bill Maher, the comedian, political commentator, and host of Real Time with Bill Maher and the Club Random podcast, recently blasted the Hollywood Foreign Press Association and the Golden Globes for how they handled their first ever Best Podcast Award category. Maher's comments came shortly after the Golden Globes ceremony in January 2026. On his Club Random show, he said the decision to exclude the Joe Rogan Experience from the list of nominees was glaring and out of touch.
How many more liberal Democrats are there? There's you that say what you say.
Not a lot.
There's a guy in Des Moines who runs a shoe store.
I had dinner with Andrew Schultz last night.
Okay.
I think he's one of them.
Despite Rogan's podcast being one of the most popular in the world, topping charts on platforms like Spotify and Apple Podcasts, it didn't make the final Golden Globe nominations, a fact Maher called smug and symptomatic of the industry's disconnect from broader audiences.
Mark, why do you feel that this platform is still useful to spread a message like this?
Listen, I want to pretend like this is, I want to be here to celebrate, and I am here to celebrate, and I'm proud to have a Golden Globe nomination. But also, this is not normal anymore.
Ever.
It was glaring that Joe Rogan was not nominated.
For Best Podcast?
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of popular, and, you know.
It is known.
It is known.
He's absolutely brilliant at what he does.
And he's very good at what, exactly.
Amazing.
So
Amazing.
you're going to have an inaugural podcast category.
And you don't have...
It just speaks to living in the blue sky bubble.
Yeah.
Maher's critique wasn't just about Rogen's omission. He framed the decision as part of a larger pattern in Hollywood, where awards tend to favor what he sees as super woke or insider-friendly content over shows that resonate with a much wider audience. He joked with guests like Dana Carvey and David Spade that it was glaring that Rogen wasn't nominated, and even described the awards circle as living in a bubble, disconnected from everyday audiences. This criticism also dovetailed with Maher's broader gripes about awards culture. Leading into the ceremony, he had already expressed frustration about never winning major awards despite decades in comedy and political commentary, blaming this partly on what he calls a Hollywood focus on wokeness. Although Maher was nominated for a Golden Globe for his stand-up performance, he didn't win, which he interprets as another symptom of being out of step with the Hollywood establishment, even while his HBO show was renewed for more seasons. In short, Maher's take is that Joe Rogan's snub wasn't just an oversight, but a sign of a cultural divide between traditional Hollywood awards and what many audiences actually listen to, a debate that plays into broader conversations about cancel culture, media bias, and what counts as worthy content. If you want, I can explain why Rogan's podcast might not have been nominated according to the Golden Globe's eligibility rules. It's not necessarily just about popularity.